So this is a little reminder that we will choose partners that will reflect back to us what still needs healing within us. I'll say that again. We will unconsciously choose partners that reflect back to us what still needs healing within us. The triggers that you're feeling, the ache in your heart, the moments where you're feeling dropped, the times when you're feeling like energy is just blocked between you both and you're both butting heads. It all comes to be present for you, for your healing, for you to identify and become aware of your triggers and of who you are more so, and to go into those triggers and feel them all the way through. Asking yourself, like, what is this really about? Where does this come from? Like, what am I really feeling? Am I sad? Am I angry? Am I feeling grief? What is this reminding me of? Why am I feeling so triggered? When people can actually take responsibility for their feelings and their triggers, they will stop projecting that outwards and sending it towards their partner. So, for example, like women will get triggered at their man or their husband, and they will project all their previous pain from previous relationships onto him, which in actual fact is the healing that actually needs to happen within. When you go within and fully feel through the emotional turmoil and dissolve the charge in your body, you will start to feel different and you will start to see the world through a different lens because you're giving yourself that love. If you can't seem to shift something within your relationship that is bugging you, take your attention off your partner and what they're not doing and bring the focus back to you. Shift the energy inside of you. This isn't going into avoidance, but rather it's looking at your triggers, shifting what's going on inside of you, bringing love into your body and freeing the energy inside of you, which will then free the energy between you and your partner. When you do this, you're creating space for deeper intimacy. You're creating space for something new. You repeat patterns when you're constantly going through the same thing, and not doing the inner work to actually heal, clear, release the pattern. But when you stop, when you pause and you go within, you're giving yourself the opportunity to heal and to release that pattern, release that charge, release that trigger once and for all. And then through that, your external world and what you're seeing and experiencing will also shift. You're not triggered anymore. Like there's no charge behind what your partner's doing, how they're showing up, because they more than likely, if they're devoted to the relationship and also their inner work, will inspire them to also shift. And in this way, you as the feminine is directing the relationship into more love. I'm not saying leading the relationship, directing it into deeper love, which is the work of the feminine. As the feminine, it's the feminine that desires to experience more intimacy, to feel more depth, to have a heart full of yearning. And to do this, to experience this, I should say, She needs to go into herself deeper, 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 and create space for the masculine, create space for her partner. And what better time and opportunity to do this than when you're feeling triggered? What is present for you right now is a gift. It doesn't feel like a gift when you're in it. But if you take a step back, you will see that you're being presented something. You're being given something, a gift, to look at the parts of you that you're not loving and to love yourself. And through you loving yourself, you will also be able to have more compassion for your partner and hopefully inspire them to step more into their higher self as well.